course, teams are, doing so much damage. It's a huge deal.
Really quick, who did Santa Cruz face off in their round of 32?
Round of 32, they did 2-0 Montreal, which I don't think anybody thought that one was going to be a 2-0.
Nope.
Of course, a lot of technical issues kind of plagued that match from what I hear. I didn't
Yes,
I didn't quite see all of them, but I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be kind of ready for that online CS, and UCSD showing that, if they can run through a school like Montreal, I'd be, UCSD can't sit tight in this one.
Yep. So guys, right into the action. We're gonna get into pistol round. It is gonna be on Inferno, and already starting out, Praza finds a headshot onto Hero. I will introduce these guys in just a second, but just so you know, Santa Cruz is gonna be on the CT side, and San Diego is gonna be on the T side. Bursting out towards the A site, Richa and Kolkin actually find kills themselves. And now, the closest player is Moopy, waiting for the cavalry to come through, but the bomb has been planted. Do they have a kit? Yes, they do. So still doable, but I need to find some quick exchanges here with frags.
Find something. Dragon moving towards mid. Going to need to try to find this player out. School's going to head straight up the stairs, and that's going to bait at least one player. Misaka not going to be good for the fight, though. They're just going to push double up lane here. Dragon in close. Richa finds one. Royal as well. Moopy all by himself now, and he's going to go down to a nice headshot from Royal. Triton Gaming UCSD out to a 1-0 lead.
I'm pretty sure Royal's a new player for me, for UCSD.
He's been on the team this season. I don't know if he was last season. I know.
Remember Schooled, Hero, Richa, and Golgan, actually.
Yeah,
I actually remember those guys. I don't remember Royal. I do
he might be a new addition.
If I don't. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, apparently it's been doing a lot of work, and with California, the California schools, shuffling up their players and old talent, new talent. It's great to see, but. Triton Gaming, sorry, I say that. Gaming, hello, win the first round, and now they're pretty fast-paced. They're going to find some room here towards apartments. Praza goes down, but a trade-off from Hero. Sorry. Oh, God, the names are going to get a little confusing here. Hero and Kuro is pretty similar, all right, guys? But this is already off to a good start here for Triton Gaming. They're back on A site.
Yeah, really good start there. They've been, only taking one casualty here. That's Royal going down early, but they were able to recover his AK. Mazaparaza has dinked up Schooled. Hero shutting down the flank of Moop. He's going to leave Dragon to try to do a little bit of damage here, and he'll find a headshot on to Kolikin. Needs to find 3 more quickly. He knows Hero's towards mid. Yeah, he's kind of thinking twice about this. He's going to save his deagle into the next round. He's going to grab that MAC-10 and get out of there, I would assume. He finds another one.
Goodness. That player had like 6 HP, but if they really want to kill him, they gotta push on. But that's an AK recovered, and he's done the damage.
Yeah, Dragon, he's been a big player for them. I mean, in that last series, his opping was the X factor, I think, for UCSC against Montreal. I don't know if Montreal was able to really counter his presence. Mazapraz obviously having another big game. On the other side of things, Triton, as you mentioned, Royal, maybe the new face here. Maybe somebody else.
How about meme this? You mean Dragon's lack of presence on the server, right? Mahone will like that one if he's watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was the technical issues that happened, and Dragon was he was the one.
Oh, it was Dragon was the one. Okay,
yeah.
I see. I didn't hear all. I heard a little bit about it. I mean, how do you not? Just a full save now going to come out here from Santa Cruz. 3 players, 4 towards B, 1 going to be boosted up, and only a singular player. That's going to be Maz over towards the A site. As I was mentioning there, Royal, he had a huge game against Illinois. 36 frags on train, so that they could get that 2-0 here. So both teams, both talented right to the brim. We'll see who's able to show it today.
Yes, indeed. Dragon back on the Deagle. He did drop, won't be the MAC-10. And the bomb's actually towards middle. This lurk from School trying to find some entries, and he will find one. But he is going to live with 9 HP as the rest of his brothers will take control of the A site. Royale's going to actually find Mazapraza in a wide open A site. So the 3rd time they've hit this site. Mind you, the gun round hasn't happened yet.
That might be the plan. I've seen teams do this. They'll stick to on Inferno. Obviously, your site choice at the start of a round can be really big in how you formulate your strategy. So they'll kind of pressure one of the sites more than the others early on, so that when they're ready to throw that banana rush, that overwhelm play in there, that they have a better chance at catching out the defenses of the other team.
I like how Santa Cruz kind of ruled this play, but it's an eco, guys. If it does go down, Dragon's able to pick up another deagle kill. But the choice from Santa Cruz was, honestly, in my opinion, was good. They stacked the Mac 10 on B site. They are assuming, that San Diego is looking to rush banana, with assuming that Santa Cruz stacked something else like the Mac 10 on a different site. It was a good play, but in the end, Triton Gaming, they stick to their roots spying from what they did on pistol round, and now the gun round. Opt for Dragon. Can Santa Cruz turn this around?
They'll need to. It's important to get at least a decent amount of your CT rounds. I talk about the sidedness of this map not being quite as harsh as it used to be, but don't mistake the fact that this is still definitely a CT-sided map. And against Triton Gaming here, like, UCSC got their side choice because this is Triton's pick, and Triton ran right through Illinois on it. I mean, it wasn't super close, but they definitely proved that on their T side, they can do a lot of damage here. School's getting walled up there, and Misaka now going to debate smoking things off, and will. And that'll delay the offense just a little longer here. Mazaparaza boosts it up. Oh my gosh, he's close to dying here.
Oh, only tickles him for six health, though. Only got a reaction from him, but looking like they're setting it for take towards top mid. There is a crossfire setup here for Santa Cruz. Flash Royale looking to go wide. They actually back up just in time.
Oh, that nade. Kuro throwing a 50 damage nade onto Royal there, and that's actually going to send the offense reeling. They're going to commit back to the B site with the early banana control that they earned. This is a common thing to do. I call it the pendulum strategy because you kind of just swing between the sites until you decide on one that's going to work and see what kind of information you can gain in the meantime.
Yeah, Schooled's been sitting there for quite some time. Here we go. Execute onto the B side, holding off. This could be Dragon with the up. I've seen him do this time and time again, but he's actually smoked off early on. Shot comes through. They know where he is, and he's gonna die. Dude, what? Misaka. He hesitated, and that's the death of him. My God, 2 kills through the smoke, an accidental kill for Misaka there. And yeah, they're probably talking to each other like Colgan, like, what the heck?
Yeah, these guys, I mean, obviously, the UC schools, there's a lot of camaraderie between them because of the way that they scrim each other. Richa taking down Mazaparaza, attempting to save, and now Mupi all by himself. And to be able to take one, and Kulikin heading back towards looking for that 3K now, and Mupi not going to oblige him, backing up into CT. Looking for one, trying to find one, and not going to be able to. Hero silencing the final saved weapon on UCSC, and they'll be due for another eco of sorts here. But as I was saying, these teams definitely scrim each other quite a bit. Just it makes sense too, right? The best schools in your region, and big rivals. Obviously, friendships develop between the players, but when it's business time, it's business time. So,
I envy the community or the scene in California. These guys all have great teams to scrim against. Low pings, etc. It's definitely a lot of talent in California, let alone. But going into this, an eco for Santa Cruz, and Mazaparaza able to find a kill to Royale. It's a AKB going to be able to pick up, followed by Molotov if he chooses to pick that up. Now, player towards sandbase is Misaka. And he's blind, forced to peek out, and he's going to go down right away, and Dragon now anchored on B. It's pretty good, as Richa lurking does pick up another kill.
And all it's going to take one more. Mupi going down. The bomb's already made its way into the B site. Schooled finds one simultaneously on the Dragon, and Mazaparaza with the saved AK going to be able to find one to start things off. He is just going to back off for the save and try to get away from them quicker this time. Reach's presence on A is actually kind of a big deal. That's the second round in a row where he's kind of hung around for an extra second or two and just caught a UCSC player looking the wrong way because they were, being drawn by the presence on B. That's good map awareness.
Yeah, I think if I think Mazaparaza understands the information it's given that Richa should be low. There's no way Richa. I guess Richa could just hang out somewhere in A site. So Mazapraza can't really run up really anywhere here.
It's an interesting save position, but I actually like it because, you know, this is he kind of predicted this is what they would do if they were going to ball in towards that A site. He was either going to see them coming up mid and get that gunfight, or they were just never going to check that spot.
Yeah, but now another gun round for UCSC, and got the op back on Dragon, and he died for free through the smoke on B site. Will that happen again? Will Cole can get lucky and put Triton Gaming another round on the board? But aggressive op as usual, but Molotov is down to 74. Now the op presence is now no. They know it's on Banana, and looks like these guys are going to continue to gain control to stack onto this entrance of B site, and Misaka, a little aggressive, isn't going to be able to find a kill, but he's forced in this tricky situation, but it doesn't matter, but the pop flash by his teammate is good. He just quickly gets those bursts in, and Mazapraza, what? Oh man, this guy, I love his rifling. It's so clean. Mazapraza. Every time you see that man get kills, it just looks so clean.
He makes it look easy. He makes it look like he's not trying. If there's any player, like, I mean, obviously, can't go an entire stream these days on Twitch without talking about Fortnite, but he'd, like, if Ninja played Counter-Strike, I feel like he'd play like Maza.
Oh, God.
Just really crisp aim, hitting shots and like it's nothing, and just like, you can tell he hits the shot, and as soon as he gets that kill, he's already thinking about the next one. And he's thinking about how he's positioned for that next one. Like, there's no hesitation there from him.
I hope Mazapraza isn't cringe, but anyways.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're going back to the basics here for Triton Gaming. They did lose the previous round, and money built up. They're going to be able to buy for the next 2 rounds if they get a bomb plant, but regardless, they should be able to. Colgan with the bomb, going to be joining his brothers towards the apartment side and middle. There is a crossfire set up. Mazapraza sitting up on top of quad or porch. Is Boopy watching the smoke?
Interesting smoke setup here towards the A site, smoking off boiler, maybe going to go for a wrap into CT. But Mazapraza boosted up is going to be good for one, and is going to escape with some nice information there and a kill the boot. And Kuro going to shut him down just before he's getting wrapped by Kulikan. That was a library smoke coming in now, and Mazapraza, a tough job to do, won't be able to survive as School's going to take him down. Bomb is going to be planted, but the HP on Triton's side not looking good.
Yeah, that was all done by Mupi and Mazapraza. Doing all that damage is still doable. It's a 2 incendiaries, you know, at the expense here. I mean, these guys can clear out one half of the site.
They're saving though. They must not really realize just how lit these players are. Kulikan's not even going to escape, I don't think. I think he's going to die.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe.
Nope.
No, he's not gonna. Hero survives with 1 HP as well. Gonna get a 1 in chat.
My God. So 6 rounds for Triton Gaming. That's pretty good here. We're getting into the, you know, the mountain's getting a little steep now.
Tac pause territory.
T side. Yeah, I know it is tac pause territory. Santa Cruz, if they don't get this gun round, they need to really think of what's going on. Now, Dragon, this is the 3rd time he's got the op. I can't say it's worked out so far, but he's playing towards, you know, arches now.
That's a nice spot for him to have it, as he hasn't really shown it there before. He's been B in his previous 2 attempts, I believe. So they're looking to just kind of molly off this corner. Going to go for that early banana control. I don't think they'll extend past this. They have left the bomb, and this is more of a default play. So 3 players from UCSD working together to take banana, and they'll be successful in that endeavor, as UCSC playing incredibly passively on the B site now.
Yeah, the one time they won the round with the Misaka just kind of swinging out towards sandbags was that pop flash too to save him. You know, but this time they're playing a default CT setup. This time an op towards Moto. Pretty common now, and 50 seconds to go. Quite a bit of utility left here for Triton Gaming, looking Like, they will commit to the A site.
They will be able to get something done here. Have quite a bit of room to work with up towards the boiler side. They do choose to go up short. Reach has made his way out into pit. Kuro blinded up, and he's going to go down for free. This is going to leave Mazza in a really, really rough spot. He'll be good for one in the site, but that's all. Reacha finds the trade. Dragon through the smoke. Royal going to catch him on that angle, overstaying his welcome there on Arch side. And Moopy and Misaka once again going to be left in a save situation.
I think we can clearly say that Trend Gaming has practiced the A site.
Yeah.
And Misaka now forced to save off, and that smoke. I was watching, like, it switched to Dragon. He was watching the Balk, and then it switched to the Balk player just running out, and we're like, where's the op shot? You know why? Because it's smoked off at Moto. You know, Trident Gaming, they know what's going on here. They know the textbook spots, and they're shutting it down. It's not able to find Royale, but I like this. I like seeing this.
He takes down Hero hunting too. I mean, the money is pouring out of the pockets of Triton right now, so why not go for that hunt? Not a bad play at all. Misaka going to be able to save the op once again. I don't know. UCSC, they're already looking like, you know, maybe they force behind this op. You don't have a lot of rounds left to work with. Triton putting together quite the T side now, and yeah, as you're mentioning, that smoke there, it's a routine. You can tell that they've done this over and over. They dry run this strat. They have 3 up banana. They'll continue to do this until it stops working, I'm assuming. It's kind of what they're going to do again. And they just go for this control, force UCSC off the lucrative positions. Moopy sitting in the molly, waiting for that peak, and the timings. Yeah, they're just so practiced on this map. You can tell why they picked it.
Yep, indeed. And now Real looking to find some space towards apartments and clearing out all the tenants, but Kuro able to find Richa, and he's gonna pick up an AK. Dragon with the op prematurely shoots, but Royale catches Kuro pushing up towards alt, and now the defense now with this op here on Dragon, but the bomb is running back. What are they doing here? Lots of time to work, but I guess they're gonna recommit to B.
Royals heard this, I think, towards the A side. I don't know if they're going to commit yet. He's walking out A right now. You see, he's actually all the way into pit, and he's not seeing a thing. The rotates are already here. They have player Moopy. He's actually pushed all the way up mid, so I can see why UCSC's player Misaka there would rotate over. I'm not sure. They may just go for like a B fake, waiting for something to happen. This is going to be a clincher right here.
Oh God, Moopy though. He's lurking. He's dirty. Finds one. Then he gets straight up by Colkin just like that. Deleted instantly. And now Dragon in a 1v3. Can he find the highlight? Can he shut this down? But these shots are connected. They're connecting to walls. He finds a kill towards Royale. But overwhelmed by the rest of the players from Triton Gaming. And that will make it 8 rounds now. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't called, like, I don't know.
I think that pause didn't happen because they had the op in play. They're like, okay, let's force a round. We don't need to pause for the situation. Yeah. Now they're in a gun round, per se. If they lose this, then yeah, they'll probably pause in this half.
Mazza is not going to let this.
It's going to be different. Yeah.
Mazza is ready to not let this apartment control happen this time around. He's got an XM10 in his hands, and he's looking to use it towards the stairs. Royal, he knows he's going to be here. They've had this battle so many times already in this game, and Royal's just waiting for his teammate, biding his time, comes around the corner and loses his life instantaneously.
Like I said, like it's like watching 2 bots play, but one was like a crazy hard bot, and that's Mazza. He just gets the kill, and it's like, all right, thanks.
Wow, I call him Ninja, you call him a bot. We're just flattering him this game, man.
It was just really weird to see those kills happen like that. You know, very anticlimactic. Just happens. Like, all right, thanks for the free gun. But now, is this enough to? It's like, is this a good start here for Santa Cruz? Can they defend against Triton Gaming? They've hit the A site. I think it's worked actually every time.
Mazza again finding another big kill towards the balcony. All 3 players making their way up Longo's side, moving towards the side, wrapping onto the A side now, and Dragon going down. Mazza's good for another kill. His teammates need to back him up here. Schooled and Hero. Yeah, I really hope UCSC is able to do this, because this is the best chance they're going to have. But Hero going to see to it that Misaka goes down quickly, and now Moopy, a very tough job to do despite these players having low HP. They're in really good post plants given his positioning and no kit to work with. He's going to have to do something off the wall here.
Oh no. Oh my goodness, he just spawned it. It's good, but just like that. Hero from down below.
Do you think he saw a shadow?
A hero?
Yeah, because he was shooting before, like, he already was shooting at him before Moopy found that first kill. Like, it could have just been timing that he was checking that position, but I think he probably saw his shadow.
Probably.
I don't know. We'll have to check the demo.
Predicted the timeout though.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
it's kind of like a do or die now.
What's that? Who's that? What's your name? JoJo? Too Little Too Late? Is that the song? Early 2000s?
Oh god. Yes.
Yeah, that's, Movie was talking about what kind of music they should be listening to. Maybe like UCSC should be rocking that song right now. It's Triton up to 9 rounds. This is their pick. UCSC, they're literally backs against the walls, really. They're already going to be looking towards the next map, which is Overpass. UCSC picking Overpass. Interesting.
Reach up. Oh, they read this pretty well, actually. Middle aggression gets denied completely. Mazapraza does get a kill, but it's, CZs and a 5-7 from Masaka. He's gonna be able to recover this rifle. But, man, San Diego makes Montreal look, I don't know, easy. Because Santa Cruz took that one against them, 2-0. Mind you, there were, debatable things going on, I guess.
Was momentum the factor? It's ultimately that's going to be discussed whether we like it or not. So, I mean,
it's
momentum's huge in Counter-Strike. Like, I don't know, like other esports, obviously, like momentum, is built into the games with other features, but like the mental side of Counter-Strike, like the momentum of winning 5-6 rounds in a row, getting rolling, feeling it with your team, these are, it's something in Counter-Strike that I think is kind of intangible. And
especially when your like back is against the wall, right? You're anxious. You're anxious to make something happen or change the pace.
UCSC gets the lead, and then Montreal's got to sit on it for a while and just think about it. What did it do to their mental game? Obviously, there's questions that are going to fly either way, but not a lot of questions in this one. I mean,
it's the server is probably somewhere on the West Coast, and
I had a dream once that I had fiber internet, and then I woke up.
And you're like, oh, we can't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, well, we have Bell 5, but going back to this round, though. 2 ops, Mazapraza is going to be opping for the first time in this half, and he's going to find an opening kill. And so far, San Diego kind of put to a halt. Reach up. Peeking out towards halls, trying to find something, and this will kind of just reset here with just 4 attacking players from Triton Gaming.
All moving towards the A site right now. Nobody really making any banana presence, so Dragon going to be free to opt this tight angle, maybe holding for a boost or an overextension of one of these guys, but Oz is taking things into his own hands, and how many times have we seen this? When in doubt, what do? Just bring out a second AWP?
Thing is, I think we've talked. I mean, actually, me and Mahone talked about this before. These guys are pretty reliant on the op, and already one gets denied, and that's gonna be Mazapraza. Kuro needs to stay alive, but the flash is good. He doesn't go on it though. He does a little bit of damage, but he's hoping for Masaka to help him out here. Smokes come through. He's got the AK. Out comes into the site, and he will win that duel. Moopy is here to back him up. The bomb drops out in the open, and Reach It goes down in pit, and now just down to School in a 1v3. Looking to peek this through. All my friends are dead. 18 seconds, and Moopy's gonna end it. And for the first time in this match, Santa Cruz has finally denied Triton Gaming of the A site.
Yeah. And big hold there. I mean, yeah, Kuro not capitalizing on that initial flash. Like, that flash is so powerful when they're rushing that spot. Like, there's almost no way you can kind of like avoid it as a terrorist, like unless somebody's purposely walking up backwards, and there's so many angles you need to check. Like, teams just aren't going to do that. But I do actually like the decision to not, like, get frag happy or get like kind of trigger happy in that situation. He took the peek, he took some shots, but his presence in pit at least caused 2 players there to be focused on him long enough that that, you know, rotates we're in. You can tell UCSC plays together. Oh, Dragon. He's so close. Waiting for that flash.
Oh, there it is. The shot, the flash, and the follow-up. But Dragon able to find the partner of Hero. Let's be schooled to go down. The bomb has been spotted. The rotate's gonna come through as it is gonna be forced up. Oh my god, Royale. His shoes probably completely destroyed. He did eat an aid for 49 damage. The bomb gonna group up here towards Banana. 3 members of Triton Gaming, followed by 1 Santa Cruz player. That's gonna be Moopy, all by himself.
Royal, what is he doing?
Questionable.
I mean, he's caused a rotate out of the B site here. Moopy's not in a position where he's going to be able to do much now. He's out the smoke already and spraying down 1, 2, and a third for Moopy. Huge frags here coming out from the Swedish IGL.
Oh, nice by Moopy. That's a great play. Holding it by himself, doesn't hang out on the other side of the smoke. He chooses to push through it and hold the angle because he actually counter-smoked where they had to run through. So a very smart play by Moopy there to counteract that. And he didn't get any headshots there, but he did spray them down. It's a huge round for Santa Cruz, as they will need the rest of this half.
Yeah, they'll need to win out on this at least, and they're already looking at a situation where winning that T-pistol is going to be essential if they want to have a chance at this. And now an eco of Triton's own, straight up mid and trying to catch out Misaka. They're actually going to catch out both of the A players, and Mazza goes down as well, only doing a dink to reach. The bomb's going to go down. Dragon and Moopy, they're saving. Like, they're already in the B site. This one's over.
Did they expect it?
To Glock, well, not Glocks, but, you know, context, of course.
Honestly, they probably did not expect that.
Like, as much as we've seen UCSC with really, really good teamwork in the sense of, like, moving the way that they move their players around the map in these situations, obviously they're just kind of losing gunfights at this point, becoming victims of strategy. You know, Triton's flashes for each other, their positioning, their timings, like, the chemistry on this group of players is like, unmatched right now.
To be fair, I'm trying to think of what Santa Cruz is dealing with here in this round.
They just kind of, like, Misaka.
Triton Gaming's executes were literally default, get banana control, try and get top mid control, and then work out from there. Have a Halls lurk, and, you know, try and get a site. And now they just went fast. Santa Cruz were expecting kind of a 1 minute to 50-second execute. You know, they got it at 1:30.
Yep. I mean, yeah, the timings and, like I said, Triton Gaming putting on a clinical performance. Mazapraz is looking for one onto Royal here. Oh, he gets him through the wall for 50 and reach. Oh, smart. Man, that's, yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah, they actually finally dealt with him though. Mazapraz has been there quite some time. And look, this is the default that they've been setting up for A. It's they get that control towards apps. They put, I think it's a reach shot usually, but now it's Royale. Actually, Royale will reach out towards Balkan. They pop flash into the site, set up the smokes, and out they go.
Oh yeah, Dragon going down. Royal ready for it. Kuro and Misaka though not going to be done just yet, and Kuro finds another one from Pit. Misaka chiming in as well in tandem. The 2 UCSC players left at the A site are going to somehow, some way, scrape together a 4th round for Santa Cruz.
Yeah, they didn't deal with that pit player right away, which caused these off-angles.
The molly actually missed a little bit.
No one forced a fight on the pit player. So
yeah,
they were stuck just for some reason looking at sight, and they just lost it completely. So pretty good last round, or last round effort here for Santa Cruz.
Oh, yeah.
But come on, guys, it's 11 rounds for San Diego on
their
the T side. Yeah, and it's huge for them as they start on the CT side now, a very textbook favored side. I would say arguably 60-40 or 65-35, etc. But yeah,
65-35 sounds
so
right.
bad.
Yeah, this is really important that they get this move. You're going to be the man with utility this time around, just a smoke and a flash to work with. So I'll be interested to see where they're going to use those. It looks like an alt mid play here coming out of one from T side apps, waiting for that peak, just making sure nobody getting aggressive. But there's already a player who's aggressive to mid. Royals in this corner. I call the spot AGN because he plays here so much.
Oh my god, he's got all the info. Dragon. Oh no!
Dragon,
what?
you should just you saw
No,
him. Dragon,
oh
Dragon, look at the corner.
No way! No way! It turns into that. His big beefy arm was sticking out, but regardless, he checks it and gets the kill close and personal with the Glock, and now an A execute.
Richa and Pitt, Kolikin chiming in as well. Misaka finding a pair though. That's the A side defense toppled, and Moopy gonna get caught out on the side somehow. Just for a second, he survived, and that might have actually bought enough time for Misaka and Dragon here. Misaka jumping on the bike, looking for one, not going to be able to find a headshot. He's going to take down Hero, though, on the peak, and Dragon knows where Schooled is. Neither of these players need to take an aggressive peek on him, and Schooled's falling back. He's trying to find the kid. I think he's run over it now. He's looking for Dragon, not going to find him. He's committed. He can't get away from this now, and Misaka timing it right. Misaka and Dragon in the crossfire are going to find a very important pistol round for UCSC.
Oh, man. That was an interesting pistol round. Like, already starting off, Dragon getting that first kill as Real, like, probably hitting himself by not killing that first player who, came into the apartments from that balcony. And now, Santa Cruz. They win the pistol. Can they follow up, or will they get reset?
Got a shot.
It's like upgraded pistol buy. It's definitely scary. Like, Triton Gaming already proved to us on that fast T side round, by them running A, that they can use the CZs.
CZ Global Offensive. I mean, making it look like the old LDLC days. I wasn't quite around, like I wasn't fully committed to Counter-Strike when that was a thing, but don't worry, I've seen the videos. I know what it was like. Apparently it used to, like, the pullout time was really fast. It had more bullets in it.
Yeah.
Oh my, like, I can't imagine what it would be like, because this gun already feels like when you lose to a team full of CZs, you just, like, scratching your head what happened, no matter what they did, really.
I want to see someone use the Negev, the new buffed Negev.
Buffed? You call it buffed? I think it's worse now, man.
It's worse? They didn't do anything.
They lowered the armor penetration.
Oh. What? Look at this. All five coming out towards the bracket side, and Praza able to find one, but Kolikin finds two trade out, and Praza and Misaka now left here to plant the bomb. But there's a pit player, Hero, just hanging out, keeping it cool.
This reload's going to let Richa know where Maza is, and Maza going to take the aggressive angle on him anyway. That'll be 2 quick kills coming out from the Slugs. And Santa Cruz, now 6 rounds. They've converted what they needed to. Should have a relatively easy time here getting the 7th round. It'll be 7-11, part-time job, the score. And, UCSC, a very important pistol and conversion, because we know, as you said, Triton, CZ's pistols in Counter-Strike, very dangerous. And, I mean, they did only scrape by with 2 players, mind you. So, money is not going to be great on their side, even if they, win this round pretty cleanly. They can't really afford to drop anybody here.
Indeed, and pretty different default by Santa Cruz, but out towards Banana. Oh, Kuro. Interesting kill on the School. Then a follow-up. Moopy is going to find Richa. B site completely open. Closest players get Kolikin with just the USP, and bomb's going to cross in. Praza able to find Hero. Kolikin. Oh, God. That's how it pissed me off. Oh, my God. Moopy. So aware. And like you said, 7-11.
Yeah, it's UCSC. At least they're not gonna go down without a fight. And teams kind of in the playoffs, I think, especially in this, need to realize, a lot of these players, they do play a lot of Counter-Strike, but the best of 3s are kind of elusive in online CS. And unless you play like LANs or online tournaments, you make into playoffs and that kind of thing, you don't really see best of 3s. Losing a map 16-5 and losing a map 16-10, 16-12, like it can be a good thing for your team if you learn how to say, okay, it was a close game, we can turn this into a positive thing. But if you just get rolled over, like, I don't know. I know some people are like opposite. They would rather get rolled over than, you know, lose closely. But I think in this situation, you know, UCSC, the way that they play, the mentality that they bring, it's you know, I think they'd rather get as many rounds as possible, even if they aren't able to make this comeback.
Well, every round counts, guys, and you cannot give up, even if it's like a 14-1 half. But now Santa Cruz looking to gain control top middle, and they looks like they've established that. They've got a player towards Halls looking to burst out towards the A site. They're going to set up the utility. 50 seconds to go. Heroes on site, followed by Royale onto the balcony. Here we go. Stampede Whoopie comes out, swings, and that's not going to be effective. But Royale's completely blinded. Hero's got his back. And now he's set up for the quad take, and just like that, a very clean hold.
Clinical.
Yeah, like that is really good.
If you're trying to teach your team how to play A site with 3 players and, you know, play against and execute, that's some solid play there. It's really good read actually from the live player. I believe, I forget which player that was, the one who kind of came over from Arch side. That's a really good read
Hero.
from that player. Yeah, to just move and kind of realize, okay, this is a short execute. None of these guys are going to try to wrap on me. And between the site player, the pit player, like, those flashes really key.
Now, 12 rounds secured for Triton Gaming, and there's an op here for Dragon. Probably going to be looking for what kind of pick this man can get. The op presence is known here towards Banana, and on the other side is Schooled with his op on Banana. So this could be interesting. If Dragon chooses to peek that, oh god. Pop flash, and Dragon gets it. I like it. Using utility very well, but look at these 3 players towards top mid. Oh, he comes out. Golkin able to go down. The follow-up hero gets tagged up, and 9 HP. Needs to get out of that situation where Royale pushes through the smoke, and he's going to catch one. Looking for the second, and he will find it. And now, that was actually a huge play by Royale to fight back like that.
If he doesn't get those 2 kills, the round's over, and he just hunts them down knowing that they were going to, you know, not really commit to that. That smoke there that blocks off the library, LG really showed how effective that can be in their game against Splice yesterday. It denies any kind of vision. You know, you as a CT, if you're in library where Hero is, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if they're going to wrap, and Royal going to take the possibilities away. That Molotov going to delay at least, do some damage, and Royal in sight with a 3rd huge frag in this round. Can he ace? This is the question at this point. Misaka pushing through, and he's going to cut him down in sight. But Dragon goes down to the molly in combination with the bullets, and all of a sudden a 1v1 unfolds. 4 seconds, he does have the plant, and where is he going to go from here? 3 HP, just needs to be tickled.
Yep, and reach up. I'm sure he knows the situation he's in. He just needs to clear wide, and oh no, dear God!
Misaka. He's the newest player to this lineup and showing exactly why Mazaparaza and Mubi spoke so highly of him. He's leading the way for his team right now, 19 frags, and that's a full reset. Well, not like I guess it's still a full reset. They do have money to get pistols here. They will be able to, with the economy that they earned from their previous round, they'll be able to buy to the next round with at least something here. School maybe going to be left worse for wear economically, but no armor on a lot of these players, and Moopy, he's got the right idea. He's pulling out the MAC-10. Let's see if he can toast these guys.
Stack on the B site. All the way here close towards apps. And, yeah, this is that last round. My God. San Diego. Definitely knew what was
like it. That was clutch.
Praza. Oh, Hero had the right crosser placement, but chose to move a little bit. Dragon is actually down to 31 HP. Does have the bomb in his back as well. Oh, the rotate comes through, and the commitment looking like it's set up for B. Oh, it comes back. Colkin's listening. But will it be enough here? First comes out, Whoopi actually sacrifices himself, but is there any room being done here? School able to find a kill. Oh, Culkin answers back 2-1 Deeks. Can he find a third? Oh my god, he gets a third kill. But Reacher cleans it up, and you hate to see it. But look, 4 rifles picked up. In fact, all these guns picked up. No, that's gotta be so freaking demoralizing.
The counter reset coming out from UCSD. Moopy, he had the right idea with the MAC-10. He went in, sacrificed himself, tried to figure out if it was a stack. UCSC committed anyway. Culligan finding 3 huge deagle kills is going to see to it. And now, what's go? Wait. Why did 3 of them buy here on UCSC and 2 of them didn't? This isn't the time. This is one of the best games we've seen in playoffs already. We're only 22 rounds in. That's a big mistake to be making here. Yeah.
Previous round though, like that should have been pause territory. Breathe it out and then figure it out. Like unless there was a lot of con issues where people were talking about the previous round. But going forward, it's a weird force up. Masaka's got an AK. The only person with utility. But I feel like Santa Cruz, they lose this match, this first map. That 21st round is definitely going to sting for quite some time.
Yeah. That's it's not a round that you can really afford to lose. I mean, Triton only finding 2 rounds in this second half. They're already inching towards that 14-15 round mark. They had such a terrific T side, and they're reaping the benefits of that T side as we speak here. 3 counter-terrorists oriented towards the A site, the Royal, Hero, and Schooled Crossfire, but Richa with a 3K spraying with that AK. If he makes it 4, Hero gonna deny him of the ace as Mazapraza was towards the A site, but a huge hold coming out from UCSD towards that B site. 14 rounds now.
Oh, Richa. I wonder what kind of sense he plays on. Richa with the reach. Like I'm literally picturing this guy with his mouse pad and just like swinging like that and then coming back. Oh man, that was a great gun control by Reacher for.
It looked like Jason R there for a second. Jason R's like mouse movement looked a lot like that.
But like this is not looking good for Santa Cruz. The buy is misled here. It's Hero. Well, Nasafi's blinded. What? Throws a Molotov and he is gonna go down early. Royale now in pit trying to hold these guys off. It's a fast play and he will. Oh my god, that was a kill he needed to do. Culkin goes down for free as well. And Santa Cruz, they've got the will to win this round, but Skold and Richa, they've got the money to actually sacrifice these guns and do some damage. Still doable.
Yeah, they'll be looking to try to take this round. I mean, Kuro, one of the players with the AK, he's low and in pit. No nade's going to be able to flush him out. Between Reach and moving up slowly here, he's going to see if he can catch Misaki. He's going to see where he is. He's going to take him down. Not a great post-plant position there, all things considered. Kuro going to shut down the apartment's player, and School looking to take him down to hit the first shot, and he's hit 2 more. He's close up, and he's going to go down. UCSC not tapping out just yet. Once again, they're trading rounds quite quickly here in the second half, and UCSC now, they need to play near-perfect Counter-Strike here on out in this map. Of course, it being UCSD's pick. I'm very interested to see how this plays out in the next matchup or the next map rather, Overpass.
Oh boy, Overpass is next map by
and then Mirage is the decider.
Dragon quicker than Richa. He's gonna find that opening pick. A very aggressive play by Triton Gaming, and I'm starting to see a little bit of disrespect. I think they're trying to turn up the heat and try and take control of this game, but you know, Santa Cruz, don't roll them out here, guys. They are putting the will to fight through this match. Now, still a default play. Lots of time to work with. The bomb all the way down towards spawn. And the setup here for Triton Gaming, it is going to be a 2-2 split. This is really tricky and looks like it might be an A take.
A bit of a standstill, but not for long here. Misaka going to be tasked with peeking towards mid. They're both going to catch sight of each other here in the offense and defense. About to meet up towards the A site. There's a player close. Mazaparaza now going to try to flip the tables with these players, and Moopy finds one towards Banana second. Are they gonna revert this? There's no way they revert this now. Kuro finds an important frag there onto Royal. One player remaining in the site, and yeah, now they know. Now they can just run it back towards B casually. 30 seconds left, only really losing one player here. Mazaparaza going down, and Hero, now they know exactly where he is. Over towards Library, and Misaka wins the gunfight. UCSC gonna earn themselves at least another round here in this first map. 10 rounds now, and they have actually earned themselves what should be a relatively clean anti-eco. As I see Triton, you know, you're right. They kind of went for a bit. They're going for a little bit of disrespect plays. They're going to try to, you know, they're playing the mental warfare at this point if they're trying to make those kind of things work against UCSC. In my opinion,
wait, what? Wait, what do you mean make those things work? It's worked twice now.
Yeah, I mean,
this is going to be scary.
Continuing to try to make those things work. Yeah, is what I should have said.
Santa Cruz, like, I'd be scared if I was them. Like,
Santa Cruz has done it too, though.
Comparable though, Triton Gaming got one of the hugest ecos that I've seen so far in playoffs. Like, that was ridiculous, and it was a clean eco too.
It meant a lot for sure, because you saw then they only had to go for the singular save into that next round. They were able to string it into one more, and now they're on 14 rounds, all because of that eco. What? Oh, it's a boost, and Kuro gonna take down Colican. Schooled comes flying through the smoke and gonna lose his life in the process, and only one player remains. That's Richa from Triton. And I mean, UCSC going on to 11 rounds here, hopefully not dropping anybody in the process. They do need to keep as much money as they can. They'll be able to get a rebuy if they do lose a round moving forward, but obviously that would see UCSD hit 15 rounds. This is a close game. I'm very excited to see how the rest of this series plays out.
Yeah, this is a really close game. It was on the edge for San Diego for sure, like you said at the beginning. And we did see that in the first half with 11 rounds taken on the T side. But now it's kind of a similar situation now with Santa Cruz. They're gaining some track here by finding quite a few rounds on the T side now. It's gonna be 7 to be exact.
Yeah, this is a big T side, and I mean that this may speak a little bit to the current state of the game. I mean, I don't want to call it too much NACS or anything like that with the way the teams have ecoed each other, but like in the gun rounds, like we have seen a lot of strategy coming out from both sides. It's like it's not puggy Counter-Strike being played. Both of these teams very practiced, and the chemistry is evident between both of them. So it's very, very interesting to see how a map like Inferno plays out, and that's what makes me kind of excited to see how Overpass, you know, a very strat-heavy map, is going to look between these two schools.
Yes, indeed, and so far, both sides gonna have the ops in their hands, and Dragon towards Banana. The bomb a little bit closer now on their default. Mazaparaza try to gain control towards Apps, and Santa Cruz is setting up here for success. Now, what's different here? Colican, this is a switch up. They've actually played back arches now. They're kind of just giving it up a bit. Smoke screen and Colican's will get a little bit closer, followed by Hero adjusting a little bit as well in sight. Will this be enough?
Reach a close up in the B side. He'll be the first point of contact if he's met with anybody, and the lurking op of Dragon is going to at least make sure that Colican is playing this off angle in Arch. It's a passive angle. If they do decide to go for a wrap, Colican's going to get the information safely rather than potentially going down if he's closer up, and that's a mistake that we saw UCSC make a couple times actually in the last half when, you know, Triton was exploiting the A site early on.
I don't like how Dragon is now just rotating through, but to see how this pulls out. Royal's going to actually find the first kill, gets a second before he gets straight up by Moopy. Masaka is able to find Colican, and now Hero towards sight is going to go down to Masaka as well. Richa and School, now the two left players, as Dragon has joined the rest of the group here for Santa Cruz, but bomb's ticking, and the money not looking too hot for Triton.
They're just going to save. They're not going to go for this. They're too far away. Inferno's one of those maps where you're going to see teams just call these saves like immediately because of how far the maps are apart. They know that by the time that either of them get here, they don't have kits to work with. They do have that AWP, which can be something to at least work with in the following round here. And UCSC, another good execute into the A site. They're trading effectively, and that's what's kind of mitigating these crossfires. Royal finding 2 from that balcony position. Didn't even really move between those 2 kills, but after that, I mean, the trades were effective. Schooled taking down Moopy, so they will know that the op is not in reachable distance. And yeah, I don't know. Dragon, yeah, he's not really having any real big impact with that AWP. I like the call, kind of. Like, I can understand why they kind of left him there. He lurks towards there. They hear him scoping on the B side. He shoots a couple times. You know, teams that are just good at communicating, you know, they're going to be like, oh, there's an op here towards B, and you know, why would you leave your opper by yourself? You know, it's kind of mental games at that point, and just hoping that nobody pushes close to try to take him down. Now, going to buy up with some pistols behind the AWP and M4 that were saved in the previous round. We'll see if Triton is able to do some kind of damage to UCSC. They're starting to roll here on their T side.
This is beginning to be very close. The gap is now just 2 rounds, guys. And if you are just joining us, this is a quarterfinal game. Santa Cruz versus San Diego. 2 California schools. Oh, round of 16. Sorry, I actually thought this was quarters, but oopsie. Round of 16.
I didn't even catch that.
I actually looked at the bracket. I'm like, I'm trying to do the math here. Herder. And yeah, I continue to mess up that.
This is our first round of 16 match. Yeah,
this is the first round of 16.
This is, I mean, this is already closer than I thought this map was going to be. UCSC, I don't really know how much work they've done on Inferno. I know that it's not one of their preferred maps. I know that UCSD, on the other hand, they'll pick this any chance that they can get, and we saw exactly why when they played against Illinois.
Well, execute on the B site. Can they hold this off? It hasn't worked before. Into the fighter goes Kuro, and he's going to actually die to his own Molotov. Okay, interesting start for Santa Cruz. They find a kill. Maybe some mind games being played here. Moopy does hear players towards construction. Is going to plant the boost here. Colgan. Oh my god, Dragon actually kills the player who was boosting Colgan. And now, there's 2 of these players left. Royale stuck towards CT. And Moopy trying to find an off angle. Any moment now, and he will find it. Royale's able to pick up a kill from Mazakaza, but just a deagle. He will go down. So 13-14.
Is this tac pause territory in the other court now? Is this where UCSD's like, you start grabbing the neck of your shirt, start letting some air in there. Like, it's getting a little close. I mean, UCSC, quite the offensive push here, and just how we saw UCSC try to stop the bleeding in the first half. Triton going to go for a double op setup of their own. Schooled in Cullican, just ops, nothing else to work with. Smoke on Cullican, but it's going to be up to whether they can hit these shots or not. And Misaka moving towards mid. Cullican flashed off.
Yeah, it's just a default setup for Santa Cruz as, you know, look at how passive. I guess it is somewhat the same strat that Triton Gaming's been doing the whole time. Mind you, Colkin has played around with going back arches, by going moto, but this time he's gotten up. School's got one as well, like you said. He's on the B site. But what will Santa Cruz do? Will they change it up, or will they continue their very slow and methodical executes here?
We'll see, as Cullican's actually going to be met with Dragon in a second. This is going to be a very key op battle. These smokes coming in is going to clue into Cullican that he's going to find one on a Moopy, who's not going to be able to jiggle that effectively. All 4 players now from UCSC being corralled into mid. We see Cullican's actually rotating the op around. Mazapraza going to go for a deep smoke. This is going to be an A-site wrap, I think. Are they going to go to B? They're all so close together. They have no control. They've got to just play effective trades now.
I think they're waiting for these players to actually spew out, but regardless, Dragon finding the answer towards B. Now Reach is stuck to actually fend off maybe essentially 2 of these players, as Masaka forced off to find the rotate. And first oranges, Richa does find a kill in the Mazapraza. Dragon's gonna find that trade-off. And now we're here to 2v2. Bomb does go down with just 8 seconds to plant. And this is so tense, guys. It's equalized out.
I don't like this post plant from Misaka. He threw the Molotov, and now he's kind of stuck in this position. He's going to have to win this gunfight onto Hero. That Molotov's going to burn Dragon alive, and Hero swinging out. Sees him second origins is going to take him down. UCSD, a very tight retake, but one that will be successful, and he'll be on to 15 rounds now. UCSD's earned themselves quite the economy here. The same can't really be said for the CT side. They'll be able to drop a couple weapons, but you know, the difference between 2 and 3 players alive on a CT side when you haven't won a round in a little bit can be big, and we'll see who's going to take the hit here. Nobody's going to be without an M4, I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think Reach is going to go for one. He's going to go for a UMP.
Yeah, the thing is, what's very important here is, oh, why is the double op going B?
Double op going B plus a UMP.
Oh god, it's happening. It's a 5-man rush towards the banana side. Oh my god. School's here. Reach is actually fighting this off with just a UMP. Finds 1 kill, finds a second, and all he's got is the USB in play. Whoopi's gonna clean it up. Masako able to find Richa, and now School with the bomb drops out, and oh my god, Masako falls as well, and now just down to Dragon, who will find a kill. And he actually stops in place for some reason, but down to 1v2. As all that action in the first 1:30 of this round.
That's a very bold move. We'll see if it pays off. He needs to find almost a collateral. Almost.
Why though? Why? Why that play?
Why the B rush?
No, why did Dragon?
Oh, why did he go for the CT push? Yeah, he has an op. I can understand it kind of, but at the same time, like, yeah, you're right. Like, he could have probably tried to play.
There's a gap in that smoke.
He could have had a chance to have played like an angle where he might have like fallen off and then gone to a different position. Getting really aggressive there. Yeah, I mean, if they're doubling it like that, and you kind of got to expect them to be doing so, and you know, you're aware that they're aware that you have an op. So like, there's so many like things going through your head, and the fact that they called a B rush in that situation, I mean, that's. Sorry, the word I got to use for that is ballsy, and that time it didn't pay off.
Yeah, like when the smallest buy, which was Reach's UMP, essentially did most of the work, right? It tickled. I'm not sure if the utility started that round off, but so many of those players were already low, heading to car, and I think they're running through a Molotov essentially, but like, my God, it ended like that.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we got to be really excited now for what Overpass is going to bring us. And guys, we are going to go to a quick break before map 2. Don't go anywhere. I mean, that one was a nail biter. That one had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. The clutches and the ecos, the potential of what this next game could bring and what this whole series could become. Like, you're not going to want to miss it.